What's up guys, it's Leroy Jenkins here for another video, of course, a Roblox Firestorm video, an update video. All these videos combined into one video, but as you can see here in Roblox Firestorm, they have themselves a new game intro and loading screen. But when I tried to use the loading screen, aka I went to a place I wasn't loaded in yet, I fell off the map. So yeah, but here we go. We have new settings, shops, and menus. Look at this, brand new stuff. Of course, we also have a revamp of multiple core game systems, which is basically it's not everything, but it's a lot of new stuff. All right, that's why. But of course, we have a new deployment system. Of course, you can go either A, B, or C over here. C is, of course, the tower. B is way over here this time now. Instead of being in some other place, it's now in the corner here. And then A is, of course, moved over as well in a different location. But of course, they have all their different things like optimal road access, large vehicle selection, central trail, helipads. This is where you can get your helipad stuff. And then, of course, there's also some vehicle customization. So now, instead of you have an option of spawning on foot or spawning in a vehicle, instead of just, spawning right then and there. And now, there's a brand new Type 3 brush truck.
Let's go.
So let's go on ahead and click on this right here. Bam, customize and deploy. So now you get to change your wheel color, really black, silver, your window tint. You want to have see-through, you want to see through that car, mid-level, or just straight up blacked out. You want anybody seeing inside. And of course, you got your regular options, stuff like that. And you can put on your call sign on your truck. So now I can put, truck 129, have top marking, side marking, rear marking, whatever you want. You can just have you can have an unmarked truck. But in addition to that, let me show you what the actual truck looks like. And also the airport. There's a nice new airport for the hot shots. So while I'm talking, you guys get to see some of that. But more things. There are two new vehicles for BFD, a pickup truck and a tanker. Of course, I have a picture of a tanker right here up on the screen. In addition, UI and all prompts have been redone. In addition to, according to the dev, an impossible to abuse drip torch, but I've never really used a drip torch, so I kind of don't really know how that works. And of course, we have an added hell attack overhaul, which is now a cooldown. In addition, there are physics-based hoses. So yeah, now you can, hook up to your truck and move on from there. In addition, there's a new minimap and grid that's now draggable. You can drag the minimap and look around it and do all that niceness. In addition, there's also some added voice lines for when fire spreads to a new grid. You can toggle it on and off in the settings.
Be advised, the fire has spread to F6.
And speaking of the settings, let's go on ahead and show you said settings. When we go on over to here, you can click on settings. Now you have your fire sounds if you want them on or off. Click that. You have your grid callouts, which is the guy talking to you, on or off. You have your shadows. And then, of course, you have your music, which I had mine on off. So I don't get, risk any copyright, stuff like that. But as you can see, once again, look at all of this. It looks now more like BRM5 based on this main menu there you're kind of at. And then you kind of get to choose where you spawn in, so on and so forth. Spawn in with vehicles, other stuff like that. But of course, there's also a new lighting system. And fire spread is now dependent on the number of people and the rank. So if there's a bunch of high-ranking people that are all AFK, maybe not even a bunch, but maybe like 5. And the rest of you guys are kind of there, then the fire is going to spread a lot more. Or vice versa, there could be a bunch of low ranks that are AFK, and then there's just a couple of high-ranking people there, and they're like, why is the fire not spreading? Well, it's because the low ranks are in there. So either way, it's there to help it be balanced. In a best-case scenario, nobody's AFK, and, everybody's helping out, nobody's slacking. We all have a job, they're all communicating, but other times it takes 50 minutes, it takes an hour, it takes an hour and a half. I don't think it really takes an hour and a half, but you get the gist, all right? If you play the game, you get the gist on how long some of these fires can take when people are not communicating, not doing their job the way that they're supposed to be. There is also a map expansion. So the town of Buffalo has been relocated and turned into a larger mountain town. Looks way bigger. Look at all this. I'm going to be showing it up on the screen. And once again, look at it. The town of Buffalo in all of its glory. Have a church, have a fire department, have a couple other buildings, have a warehouse. All that stuff is in Buffalo. And the old area where Buffalo was has now been completely transformed. And it's just adios Buffalo. You're in a new place. And of course, like I said earlier, the airfield that you guys saw, you can go past the highway. It's a nice, windy, twisty road. Very fun to drive, unless like me, when you're going back up it, you kind of fall into the map. But other than that, very fun to drive indeed. It only takes like 2 minutes, which I don't know. 2 minutes has never felt so fun, but also so long. Like if you're stressing out over the fire, trying to drive down there for 2 minutes, it feels like eternity. But when you're just having your fun, going down there, you know, chillaxing, the 2 minutes just goes by like nothing. So yeah, just relax. When you're driving down there, don't think of the time. Just relax and go put your mind at ease. In addition, of course, there are new trails and areas around the map. Many new farmable buildings. I don't know if Buffalo is flammable, but we'll see. And of course, there's Game Pass changes. For 50% sprint speed, it has been bumped up double from 200 Robux to 400 Robux. You should have got it beforehand if you wanted it. Next, of course, you have your 50% XP, 250 to 400. Another thing, you should have got it before it bumped up. Water Cannon Game Pass downgraded from 250 or from 200 to 150. So, hey, you're lucking out. They might get bumped back up, so you might want to get it now. Of course, you have your added Type 3 brush truck, the list of vehicles that receive a cannon for a total of 2. Then you have your Buffalo FD, got upgraded from 320 to 400. And then, of course, you got your smoke jumpers downgraded from 400 Robux to 300 Robux. Seems like a good deal to me. And then, of course, you got your minor changes like new and, you know, better, according to the dev, road models. I mean, just look at it, bro. It looks great. Next, of course, you fix numerous terrain issues / holes in the map. Unless, of course, you're me. Then you fall through the map 2 times. But yeah, then there's also some staff EM vehicles. Whatever EM means, I don't know. It's up to them. And then, of course, there's added cooking to Realmus. Don't ask the dev why. I also don't know. I don't even know what Realmus is. I tried looking around at the A spawn point, and I couldn't find jack squat for a stove. So I guess Realmus he's doing his own thing. And then, of course, there's new, more realistic ELS. In addition, if you want to report bugs or you find bugs, you can do it in the comment section. If the dev reads it, then he'll read it also, more preferably. You can join the Discord, and then you can also get your own updates. You can see the update before I make the video. And then bada bing, bada boom, you can report your bugs, talk to other players, and you get your updates all in one place. But there you have it, guys. That is the update for Firestorm. So if you enjoyed today's video, you know what you have to do. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with all your friends, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Or maybe even later today with a bonus video or live stream. All right. Bye, guys.